switch this off. There's no use having that on. I'm in a dark room. You wouldn't see anything. Okay, looks like we're in business. Like, like the title says, mods are on, but it is on survival difficulty. Kind of cheating it a little bit so that I don't get in a situation where I have no food or water and survive, die. I am scavenging for myself for the most part, you know, hunting animals, making food. But there are a few mods that I have turned on, particularly the cheat menu. I'll let you so you can see it here. Cheat terminal portable basically allows me to do, it's like the Xbox equivalent of console commands on PC. I'm trying not to overuse it, but it's tempting just to completely negate survival. I don't get achievements because I'm using mods, so there's not really any trophies or anything I'm going to earn by beating it in survival. I just like the idea of having a little bit more immersion. That and it being the highest difficulty, it adds a little bit more substance to playing Fallout after you beat it a dozen times. I don't know where I'm going actually. I don't know if the cheat terminal portable, is this lagging? Is it dropping frames? It seems like my game here is not running smoothly. Myself. Actually, before we do anything, I need to turn off one of these mods because it's too easy. And we're gonna switch this because the rain is fine and dandy, but it kind of sucks when you're trying to hear me talk and it's just rain out the ass. We're gonna try switching to winter. Okay. Where's my phone at? Okay. So what's going on? Okay. I've just turned off the free crafter because the cheat terminal console codes can give me 500 of every crafting supply, which I can turn around and just dump right into a workshop, and it kind of makes it the same as the free crafter. And free crafter makes it so that if I try to craft food, it doesn't cost anything. Kind of defeats the purpose of going out and hunting for food when making food items have no material requirements. So it's kind of like, why would you go out and hunt, harvest supplies when everything you craft has zero requirements? Kind of hurts the immersion of, you know, it being on survival. You need to feed yourself if all the food is free to make. I just had it turned on from before, because I'll get on here with, you know, with the free crafter and the cheat terminal. It's still raining its ass off? Ah, whatever. I didn't think it would exit save. We're gonna sleep, and that should cause the weather to cycle. And then you'll go to winter, hopefully. Let's see, I think it worked. Maybe. Even if it didn't. I know the fall,
Blake
the,
told me what you did for us. I hope you realize
Excuse me.
how much
You want to
did
buy
for
or
us.
sell something?
Sounds good.
I'm trying to be conscious of how much weight I'm carrying. Everything weighs something. Okay. It should be snowing, so this mod's not working. You're gonna have to bear with me, folks. I'll just turn on the Silent Hill one. I know that one works. More snow, no rain, some fog. We'll just go to the Silent Hill one. Since I know that one works, and I feel it gives an ambiance to it. I really thought though that the vivid weathers plugin put snow on the ground and snow falling from the sky. Okay, so yes. And we'll go this for a while, and then I might go make a cup of coffee for myself. Okay. We're just gonna pick a direction and go in it. That's Corvega over there. That's I cleared where that satellite dish is. That's Concord there, which means we're going this direction. The pistol I'm using is the mod for the FN57. Really is just a reskinned and rebalanced 10mm. Use a 10mm ammo, but I don't really care for the 10mm pistol. It doesn't look right. It looks huge, and it's kind of anemic. This one isn't like overpowered. I think it's like a 30% increased damage. Seems like a lot, but on the 10mm and it being 30%, not just 30 points, it really isn't. And it fixed the cosmetic issue with the 10mm looking atrocious. There we go. There's your Silent Hill fog. That's what I like to see. Everything is blown to shit by nuclear bombs. I expect some toxic fog. There we go. I don't know what happened to Dogmeat. I want to say he is at Red Rocket, since he was alive and there when I was there. Fuck. Here comes the toxic fog. Shit. Yeah, I intentionally turned on this mod that puts this fog in here. Fuck. I noticed that the heads-up display is smearing on the ammo counter. I don't know why it's doing that. Huh. But as you can see, okay, the health points does it some a little bit too. If it's not showing on your end, then it's my TV. I have my TV in game mode. It's a 4K TV. And this is the Xbox One X enhanced version of Fallout 4. What the fuck is that over there? I'm pretty good at navigating in real life and in games that have fairly long draw distances. That's the Abernathy farm up there. I recognize the tower sticking out of it. Let's see, do I have the... I do. Okay. There's a mod that puts the soundtrack from The Legend of Zelda, a few of the games, into this game. I don't want to just go rushing straight to Corvega. And though it seems like I'm talking incessantly, I do have a surround sound headset on. I'm trying to listen to more than just the crickets and my footsteps, my own voice. Make sure nothing's sneaking up on me, as this fog will allow something like a death claw to get within about 8 feet of you. I say 8 feet, probably about like 18 feet before you notice its silhouette. And being survival. I'm trying to look around. There are super mutants somewhere. They are known to spawn possibly at higher levels. There's a bridge that I'm fumbling around trying to find across the chasm, and I may have gone past it already, that has a raider checkpoint, and on lesser difficulties I have been decimated by that raider checkpoint. Is that the thing there? What's this? I'll take that. As far as I know, the enemy's ability to detect me is not diminished by the fog. It's just my ability to look with my eyes. Okay, I know where I'm at. I'm near the fleet lockup. Damn, that is obscured. There's a settlement right there. Give me that stuff. Okay. Lockup should be right here. Oh dear. Not where I want to be. No, it's not where I want to be. Let's see if that's looking out. There should be. I can't see my compass either because of the overlay. Shit. Whatever. And I can't fast travel either to get out of this fog and back to civilization. Oh fuck, I'm in the water. This fog is a little bit too much. I might have to see if there's a slider to turn it down a little bit. Fire support. we're gonna pull back a little bit. Go back. There's one point that I know where it is on the map, and that is where I have set up a stronghold at the Red Rocket. And I'm going to try to get there. I think I'm gonna... Oh, is this place? Yeah, shit. Yeah, deal with it. I didn't want to just fire wildly like that, but this fog is a bit much. Why did I hear dog meat howling? What the fuck's going on in here? You guys having a party? I recall this area. It's got one named feral ghoul in it, so I'm gonna shoot him with the Western revolver and get it over with, because I think that he's a glowing one. I know that he's highly radioactive, though. No, it's got the pieces of a mini nuke in here. Yeah. I'm not really interested in what you got to say.
Nice.
I just want to get out of here. Now this area wouldn't be so bad. Excuse me. I've got both those perks. I don't know what they're going on about. No, not doing that. Not doing that either. I'll take some purified water and some Rad-X. I'll take that. I want to say that one of the large reasons, or major reasons why I went to the free crafter from just doing it honestly was because I'd start these new playthroughs and I'd be like, look, the fuck, dog meat, you out here just having fun or what? Aw, man. I hope I didn't do what I think I did. Food no longer satisfies. dick. Man, dick. Yeah, it'll be fine. I'm gonna have to tweak these perks a little bit. You have to bear with me. And I just ran his ass off. You're gonna see some more of the cheating that I've done. Yep, there's dog meat. As long as he's here and he's safe, I'll be alright. I'll come back and collect him later. Now, to get to the excavations, I think it's up here. If it goes to that oppressive fog again, which I know it will, then I'm going to make a decision whether I want to keep using it, because that's novel on the other difficulty levels, but on this one, it's going to get me killed. I can't see my enemies until they're right on top of me. I'm just going to end up getting overrun by a pack of feral ghouls or some raiders or something. I think I may have granted myself the endurance perk that allows me to breathe underwater. I didn't mean to, I just gave myself a whole handful of perks to start the character. One of the things I did was I gave myself a lot of the endurance perks to offset the oppressive damage output of the survival enemies.
Hey, that's the thing. You do. Get that switch on the enemy.
Whoa.
Commonwealth justice.
Make some nice crab cakes. 200-pound hard shell crab. Make some nice crab cakes.
Hi, mine. Yes, I couldn't be surprised. And I still got some things. This is hard. Thanks for this. When the sun comes again.
I can't deal with this Silent Hill fog. We're gonna switch to something else. Okay. It is Boston. It's reasonable that it's gonna snow. I'd like to find something substantial to eat, something that can be cooked. In this area I've found super mutants here before, so I'm trying to be cautious. About to say, y'all saw that bloatfly just disappear, right? Got it. Well, don't you fucking disappear on me, you piece of shit. Fuck. I don't know what causes that. I really gotta go through and sort out the mods that I'm using and drop all of them that I don't need, because one of them is causing corpses to despawn extremely quickly. It doesn't always do it, so I'm having trouble diagnosing it. Wreck the train yard, that means we're gonna have zombies. We're gonna have ghouls. One of these directions, I think it's this way. There's a, yeah, there's a bunch of train cars flipped all over. Oh fuck! Get away from me. Joe! And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you burn through ammo. But also can't really hear them vocalizing over the loud hell rain. Oh, I mean, a driving rain is a driving rain. It is Boston. Yeah, you can play possum all you want. Ammo may be getting more scarce, but bullets are cheap. Much cheaper than stim packs. If you're gonna lay on the ground, play possum, you're just gonna shoot you right in the face. Seems to be of limited use to me, this go around the high perception build. I need a bed. Says a little bit. Damn, that locomotive is gnarly looking. I'd rather have this than have the Silent Hill fog, at least on survival. If I gotta stare at the back of this guy's head, I'm gonna put on something a little bit more interesting. There we go. That's better. I like that suit. Come on. The fuck is coming up behind me? Gotcha. Yeah, you might hear everything, but that I'm used to what all these sounds sound like. You can pick out something that's not supposed to be there. It doesn't mean that I'll catch it every time. I'll get blindsided all day long, but I'm trying to make a point of detecting things sneaking up on me, then I'll notice it. Ugh, I need a cup of coffee. I'm gonna try to do a better job about cleaning up some of my dash cam footage from my motorcycle, throwing some chill music behind it, splicing them together, and see if Twitch will allow me to play it when I'm broadcasting. They've been kind of iffy. They keep citing terms of service that say that I shouldn't operate a camera, I shouldn't stream while I am operating a motor vehicle. I agree with them on that. It's a safety hazard. But I can't seem to hammer through their thick skulls that the camera is locked inside of a case while the vehicle is moving, and so therefore I cannot be breaking their terms of service because I can't get to the camera while the vehicle's moving. I mean, if it's on, when it's on my motorbike, it just kind of, it's mounted to the crash bar down next to the head of the engine. I can't really reach it unless I stop at a stoplight and kind of lean over the side, like, what the fuck? I'm quickly running out of ammo for this gun, which is not good. I know I'm double and triple tapping just about everything. That was a little bit of cheating there, but this gun is not that OP, it's just I think it has a high critical. It has a high critical, and I am a low level, so these mole rats should be a cakewalk. I think before like level 10, mole rats can be taken down pretty easily by 10mm. And this is a 10mm with like a 30% damage buff. Oh my goodness. I really didn't need that. It'll let me sleep 5 hours and then it'll give me the business about not being able to sleep more than 5 hours on a dirty mattress. I don't even know where the workshop is. Oh, I know where it's at. It's locked.
Yes.
And stay as is it wants. I just want a bed. Furniture. Beds. Come on. Now I can get a night's sleep and get my save point, and then I can go back out onto the prowl. What? Oh, you're gonna do me like that. hell is up here that I can't? Scrap the fuels. What's that even at? The rest of that shit can stay. I just don't want to have that big chunk of irradiated water in the middle of my settlement. Wonder, can I make resources? Water. Yeah, I know. Can I, put a water purifier in this water? Yes, I can. Give you a power source. Damn, it requires 5. Looks like we're going to the bigger generator. There we go. And that will add purified water to my and resources. Pharmaceutical. It's not what I want. Stores? No. Crafting. Yeah. Oh, an ammunition workbench. I don't remember there being an ammo workbench. What? I'll put it there. Armor workbench needs local leader. Armor smith workbench. Cooking station needs local leader. Can you at least just let me do something? Weapons. Huh. What's this do? Interesting. I don't smoke. It's kind of odd that there's an oven in here, but I bet this won't fit inside. It's gonna be as close to the wall as it's gonna get. Resource. Huh. Neat. I have a feeling this was modded into the game. I need 10mm rounds. That's a cut content because the 5.7 round that should be fired from the 5.7 from this gun was actually put in to run on 10mm, not on 5.7. And what do you want from me with this? You want me to make primers, which is fine, but I want to make ammo. How you doing, F100? Haven't seen you in a long while. I don't know how any of this is supposed to work, really. I know I need to feed my character, but these additional benches that they added for reasons unknown don't seem to work the way that they're supposed to. Like, let's try making something else. 44. Okay, 10 millimeter. I mean, I could sit there and... Actually, I think I'm missing something here. I've got part of the overlay over my screen here. Theater mode, what does it say? Tag for search, cook. Yeah, they've got this glitched. Shit. Whatever. I'm not gonna waste my resources on this. Or on that. I don't need to craft weapons. Cages, raider. I'm not really looking for stores, decorations. Okay, back to what I was doing. This is what I was looking for. I don't know why it's way out there, but... Human steak, human jerky. Seems kind of gruesome. And you can eat super mutants. Alright, chunks. There we go. Soup. Let's turn this around because I don't want to be standing against that. We'll do it that way so I can't get stuck behind it. Yeah, that'll work. Now let's see. See what kind of trouble we can go get ourselves into. 'Cause nobody wants to actually stand here. No one wants to sit there and watch me feed my face. This isn't Skyrim. You don't just eat a ton of cheese wheels and regenerate your health. Whoa. Fuck. Yes, I do carry 2 weapons. One of which is drastically low on ammo, but rate of fire is higher. Probably connection between the higher rate of fire and lower amount of remaining ammo, but it is higher rate of survival. Somebody's having a field day. I'm not in the business of getting in other people's problems, but okay, somebody's firing quite a bit. Let me go in this. Fuck, man. What the fuck are you doing? Okay. Oh, I see.
Not hiding this time. That's Commonwealth. Huh? Let's do this.
See if I can't ally myself with this settler. Ow, you get off me. Oh. The modifications on this revolver make its hip fire
Yeah.
bad. Come on.
Hi, how are you?
I'm pretty. Oh my goodness. Gonna be having mole rat for dinner tonight. I don't know what was going on here. Hello. What's going on, Danny?
Yes.
Well, what was that? You know, it doesn't. It's not showing up. That is probably true. Yeah, I do think about crouching, but not during the horde of mole rats. Like that. It'll. I don't know what the delay is, but I crouched that time. I shot it down the gullet. I'd prefer to be using this semi-automatic for that, but I don't have. Oh my goodness.
Oh, sauce.
That's why I have this. These settlers are all but worthless.
All right. Still in one piece.
I'm gonna be eating mole rat for days.
Looks like good karma's paying off.
Mm. I'd say probably mole rats and bloat flies are the most problematic enemies for me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I usually have my own Twitch feed open on my laptop, and then I mute that tab in Chrome so that I can make sure that if something goes catastrophically wrong, I can catch it before, half hour passes. But I have an overlay up so that I can see chat and see my viewer list. Do I have ammo? Yes, I do. Okay. What what is broken on me? Damage, adrenaline, lethargy, AP, reflect. Does I suppose antibiotics make you thirsty? Okay, that's what I thought. Hmm. Alright, May. Hmm. Do some echolocation here. I don't know how long you've been watching Danny, but I did have the Silent Hill fog mod on earlier, and it was unbearable. I like it on any other difficulty but survival, but it was dropping the visual distance very low, and I stumbled across the cabin that has all the feral ghouls around it, and then when you go into the cellar below the basement, it has the pieces of the mini nuke on the table and the named ghoul, feral ghoul. It's all. When I got there, I was almost on top of that building before I detected anything. I could hear the feral ghouls, but I was within the range that makes them stand up before I was able to determine where I was at. I started looking above the fog line and got myself. I'm hunting this dog. I'm just trying to figure out where it's at. On what? On the map? My Twitch, when I'm streaming on the Xbox app for streaming on Twitch puts this thing that tells me how many minutes, how many viewers, and if my mic and my camera are active, and it's right on top of the compass on the Fallout overlay, so I can't see it. I can't see any of my enemy indicators, so I have to just turn my head left and right. Survival might remove them, I'm not sure. That's over here. Usually when that dog's howling. What? I think they're blank. Oh. There you go. That was just for the cemetery I'm in. It should pop up in a minute. It says Wildwood Cemetery. I was standing right next to the trigger for it. Yes. I was close, but didn't quite have it. So remember when your voice is in real time, but your observation of what I'm doing is delayed by about 10 seconds. 5 tenths. It might be, I don't know. All I can hear is wind. Yeah, whatever. I'd like to find more. I think it's perhaps something that was added in. Hmm? But it doesn't quite go there. It doesn't. I don't think it gets close enough. I'm just gonna go up on the rocks. Eh, I did not. I'm associating the graveyard with probably with ghouls, and I'm not near the. I'm not far enough to be near Cabot House, which I think is where the other um cemetery is at. I'm not specifically hunting this dog. It just was the only sign of life that I'd found. I should probably go back to the drive-in and cook all this mole rat stuff. I made the mistake before. I cannibalized a ghoul and I got hooked with the condition. Why is this tree glowing? Why is it? That is interesting.
Hell yeah.
On survival, apparently, if you cannibalize someone, you get a dice roll, and if you don't roll a success on it, I mean it's invisible, random number generator. You get hooked with this disease where it says food no longer satisfies your hunger, and you have to eat. You have to eat things via the feast of the cannibal perk in order to satisfy your hunger. It kind of. I ended up reloading a previous save. I wasn't ready to take on that burden. Mm-hmm. There was a workshop that I could build in my settlement that was an ammunition bench. I don't exactly understand what it was supposed to do because it was allowing me to create primers as a resource but not manufacture ammunition. I really don't know. I don't have that many functional, versus cosmetic mods installed. And it was tied into the gun nut perk. It may be I have all the DLCs. It could be. I mean, it would be nice if I could break ammo down and recraft it into a different caliber. But let's see. I removed the bench. Oh, that's what that is. That's probably why it's. Yeah. Right. Which I may do. AWKCR is just a repository. It's a repository that, yeah, supports other mods. 10mm. I know you can just buy it from someone, but you see that this uses 10mm and it's 20. No, and I don't have the charisma to build one. Yes. I'm trying to restrain myself, but in reality I can just pull up the cheat menu, the console command, and just give it to myself, but it would give me 1,000 rounds, so yeah, it would give me 1,000 rounds, and if I think break my leg, since I'm in survival, and it would be massively overburdening me, because 1,000 rounds of 10mm weighs like 120 pounds. I did it with the 44 when I first started the game so that I wasn't empty-handed, and it immediately overburdened me. So I ended up throwing ammo on the ground. No. Okay. Now where in the crafting and sim settlement, how you do this? Mm-hmm. Hmm. I don't think there's any settlers here, but I can build a recruitment beacon. Yeah. Check my mods, make sure sim settlements is on. It would help if I turned on sim settlements. I could have swore I downloaded this before, but this mod menu was giving me trouble.